What's up, everybody? My name's Derek,
And I'm Kurt.
and today we're going to do week 2 predictions. First week was wild. To say
It
the
was pretty
least.
wild.
It
That was a pretty crazy
wild.
week.
But dude, we're starting off with Thursday night. We're gonna be going.
Wait a
with the
minute. Wait a
Giants.
minute.
What?
Before.
Oh yeah. We gotta tell them what our record is.
Yeah. Okay. So you can tell them your record, Derek.
All right, so I went 7 for 9. I knew that Kurt was gonna get one up on me because I picked the Giants to win, and they got absolutely annihilated. But
Yeah. I went 8-8. So I mean, I am one up on Derek. Let's go over some games though. Buccaneers, Cowboys, a very close game. First off,
closer than I thought it was gonna be.
no, I wasn't. I mean, honestly, the Buccaneers made a lot of mistakes that they shouldn't have, and it shouldn't have been that close.
And that's what I was telling people at work. They were like, "Oh, dude, the Cowboys look really good," but did they really? They had they look good on offense, but they had 3 turnovers that game. 3.
Yeah.
And could not win the game.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna the Seahawks, Colts. Seahawks won. We both picked them. Actually,
Jaguars?
they won. We both picked Jags.
God.
I don't know how this might be Urban Meyer's only year. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Chargers and Washington. We both picked Washington.
But Ryan Fitzpatrick went out, so I mean.
I knew. Listen. I knew the Chargers had a chance of winning. Right. I knew they definitely had a chance of winning, but I don't even know if we can say it was because Ryan Fitzpatrick went out. He only threw 6 passes. So I mean I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. If Fitzpatrick didn't get hurt, do you think that outcome would have been different? Let me know. Falcons and Eagles. Very impressive win by the Eagles, but I wouldn't put too much into it. The Falcons look like a high school team.
The Falcons look bad.
I mean, oh my gosh. And
they needed to start a rebuild 3 years ago.
My pick of the week, Steelers versus Bills. I know a lot of people thought I was crazy for this one. And it was a close game. It was a good game. It was a very defensive game, I tell you what. Yeah, I mean, Josh Allen completed 30 passes,
That's still a lot, though.
Yeah, but he completed 30 passes with only 270 yards, I mean, what Diggs have? He had 9 or 10 catches for
Yeah, I thought he had 6, but yeah, maybe 9.
Something like that. But anyway,
very low yardage.
I'm very proud of my pick there. That's all I'm trying to say. 49ers versus Lions. We both picked the Niners, but you know what? The Lions
put up a fight.
Either the Lions look a lot better, which I do like their head coach. They're always going to fight. Or the 49ers are overrated, like we said in our prediction. They just lost Mostert, which sucks. I love Mostert, but
that I think they picked him out of the draft too. I think they picked 2 running backs out of the draft, and
dude, was it Trey Sermon? Dude, he's a healthy scratch. He's just not ready yet.
I don't know why. I don't know why they didn't play him.
It's looking like Elijah Mitchell. Mitchell's the guy there. Bengals versus Vikings, another super close game that could have went either way. Let me know, was that Dalvin Cook fumble a fumble?
I didn't see it, so I can't really tell you.
I don't think it was a fumble, guys. I really don't. And I'm not like a Bengals or Vikings fan. The reason why they couldn't overturn it is because you couldn't see, and you have to have enough evidence to overturn it. Everybody was surrounding Dalvin Cook, and you just couldn't see it. There wasn't enough evidence to overturn it. Stuff like that happens, but the Bengals win, looking very good actually. Both teams looking pretty good. The Jets and Panthers, Sam Darnold looked great.
Yeah,
I mean, I know he had some mistakes, but
first game with an actual good franchise.
Whole new team. Couple mistakes, that's expected. Also, the Jets look good, except for their O-line. Zach Wilson was running for his life.
I think their rookie last year got hurt as well.
Yeah, they just lost the O-lineman.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out for a while.
I forget his name.
The Jets defense looked good. The Corey Davis looked good. Zach Wilson looked pretty solid. They just need to fix that O-line, and I think the Jets could start not being the worst team in the league. Next up, oh my gosh, Cardinals and Titans. Just terrible. I mean, Chandler Jones had 5 sacks. That's all you got to say. That's how bad it was. And we'll try and move through these last ones a little quicker. Chiefs versus Browns. Chiefs came back and won it. Kind of looked a little bit effortless, but the Browns definitely put up a fight. Running the ball. I mean, it's what they do,
Yeah.
Dolphins versus Patriots, a 1-point game. And you know what? The Patriots had 2 fumbles by their running backs. So just easy mistakes that could be avoided, and who knows how that game turns out. Broncos versus Giants. Broncos look good. Giants, not. And this next game, the Packers versus the Saints. Oh my gosh.
That's what happens when you're playing golf during the off season.
I know. Like a lot of people say it's all because they didn't have off season or preseason or whatever. 38-3. 38-3. I mean, come on.
Jameis Winston was cooking, and he wasn't cooking turnovers anymore.
We both picked the Packers, and LD warned us that the Saints were going to upset or prove us wrong and stuff.
It's one game, but I mean, the Saints did
we'll
look
see.
good.
Yeah, I mean, Jameis, I've always liked Jameis. I just didn't know how they were going to run that offense, and I thought the Packers would come out and not look like the Atlanta Falcons. But anyway, next up, Bears versus Rams. We both picked the Rams.
Matthew Stafford, dude.
It looked amazing. Absolutely amazing.
He looked like he played for that team for like 10 years.
I know. After I watched that game, I feel even better about the Rams winning that division. They looked almost unbeatable. Well, not unbeatable, but they look just.
I think it's going to be a close race against the Seahawks and Rams, though. But it's going to be fun division to watch.
But the Rams look good. I mean, that's a good division. And then the Ravens and the Raiders.
Man, I told you guys that the Ravens look good and they look bad all at the same time, and they had good times and they had bad times in this game. Like Lamar Jackson tried to put the team on his back and he fumbled twice to win them the game and lost them the game. Like he even had that final chance and got sacked and fumbled.
The Ravens shouldn't even have had that second chance. Willie Snead just, oh my gosh. Why are you even throwing to Willie Snead? Why are you even throwing to Willie Snead on the goal line? I don't think the Raiders even looked like that good,
No, they didn't. They did
for
not.
So many people say the Ravens are Super Bowl contenders. I just don't see it. I just do not see it. But yeah, that's a little bit of recap. Hopefully, we didn't take too long on that. Let's hop into the Thursday night game, Derek. You can go first. Giants versus Washington. I'm pretty sure it's at Washington. I don't know if that makes a difference to you or not. But go ahead.
I gotta be a homer. I gotta be a homer. If it's a win or it's a loss for me, I'm going with the Giants.
At least you come out and say it like that. I mean that's fine. That's fine.
The Giants did not look good
at all
last Sunday at all on offense or defense.
And their last touchdown was their last touchdown was garbage time.
And I was expecting their defense to be top 5, maybe top 10, and they looked horrible out there. But I feel like they're gonna have a bounce back week. And
hey, it's only 1 week. It's only one week.
Yeah. And the Broncos look good. They really did.
Yeah,
And if they make the playoffs, and I look back at that one game, that first game where we got destroyed, I'm like, hey, Broncos a playoff team, Yeah. So that I'm going with the Giants.
Okay, I'll make mine quick. I'm going with Washington. Even though Fitzmagic is not in the lineup, I think Heineke is still. I mean, the offense. A lot of people say the offense looked better with Heineke in there. I don't know. They didn't really let Fitzmagic throw that much, so who knows? I still think Heineke is very good. I mean, we saw him against Brady in the playoffs last year when the Bucs were playing at their best. Heineke looked really good. I'm taking Washington, especially at home, especially since the Giants looked so bad last week.
Man, that was quick.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't that quick, but I'm taking Washington.
Next one's gonna be quick.
Raiders.
So, Raiders versus Steelers. Yep.
Versus the Steelers. I think it's at home for the Steelers. I'm taking the Steelers.
They're taking the Steelers as well.
Even though I think the Raiders' offense can probably go down and they're like.
You mean Derek Carr and Darren Waller? Not their offense.
And Brian Edwards and Josh Jacobs. But
okay.
I think the Steelers' defense is one of the best defenses in the league, but I think the Raiders are still going to score. But I still think the Steelers are going to win this one.
I'm not saying that the Raiders' last win was a fluke win, but I just don't think they're there yet.
Without those, I don't know. I feel like Baltimore just really did not look good at all.
No, they didn't.
But Steelers. So let's go to the next game. 49ers versus Eagles. The Eagles looked really good, but remember, it was against Atlanta.
I don't care how the Eagles looked. I'm going with the 49ers.
I'm going with the 49ers as well. I was trying to say, don't overhype the Eagles just yet. They were playing
the Eagles.
They were playing the Falcons.
And the Falcons are bad.
I'm going to have to see more from the Eagles. And you know what? I mean, look what the Lions did to the 49ers. Now, the Lions could end up being a pretty solid team, with that new head coach and stuff. But, I mean, the 49ers, it was just way closer than it should have been. But anyway, we're both taking the 49ers. Texans or Browns? Who you taking?
Browns.
Yeah, easy Browns. Texans, they came out and surprised us last week. I don't think that's happening this week. Nope. But, yep. All right. Broncos versus the Jaguars. Who you taking?
I got to take the Broncos.
I got to take the Broncos, too. The Broncos have a great defense. I mean, the Jags just got beat pretty bad by the Texans. So I'm going to take the Broncos, and the Broncos look good. Like, if the Jaguars and the Giants played, I'm taking the Giants, I think.
I hope so.
Maybe. We'll see. Saints versus Panthers. Who you taking?
This one's going to be a fun game to watch.
It is. Division game.
Oh, it is. Yeah. I mean, I did pick the Panthers to win second in that division, so I'm gonna go with the Panthers.
Okay. Listen. LD, I'm not disappointing you this week. I'm taking the Saints. That Saints defense. Even I think I might have heard Marshawn Lattimore might be out, but Jameis looked good. They didn't even use Callaway, So, I mean, and you got Kamara. And the Saints defense, even without Lattimore, I think is going to be good. Yeah, I'm taking the Saints. It still could be a close game. Like I said, Darnold probably still isn't fully comfortable with the offense of the Panthers just yet, but still should be a good game. Game. Rams versus Colts.
This is also going to be another good game, but knowing how Matthew Stafford looked last week, I'm going Rams, and I feel like I'm not going to go against the Rams unless they're playing the Chiefs, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm going Rams. I don't think there's many people that I would take over the Rams right now. Chiefs maybe, like you said, but Tampa, I'd probably take Tampa. But
I don't know. They're very similar.
Tampa looked absolutely amazing, dude. I mean, other than those
few miscommunication. I mean,
they
Chris
did.
Godwin fumbled on
they did have
the 1 yard line.
The Buccaneers had I don't know how many penalties for over 100 yards. I mean, dude, that's such simple stuff to fix, and they still scored 31 and stuff. I mean, they still. Look great.
I still think I would have to go with the Rams on that game. Just. I don't know. It would be a fun game to watch.
I mean, Brady looked as good as he ever has, but anyway, we're both taking Rams. Even though Colts have a good team, and I feel like one of the best defenses in the league as well. But
so the Rams though.
Yeah, well, I don't know about the Rams defense very much. I mean, it is very good. You got Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey, but we'll see. It's hard to judge them off going against the Bears offense.
Right.
But the Bills versus the Dolphins. Who you taking?
You know me. I gotta take the Bills.
And I don't like doing this, but I'm taking the Bills too. Even though I think the Dolphins are just an all-around solid team, and I think Will Fuller might have a bigger impact than you guys think.
Yep.
He's just somebody you cannot guard.
Throw it deep.
He just gets open. So I mean, there you go, man. I'm taking the Bills, but I see the Dolphins getting a lot better with Will Fuller. Patriots versus Jets. Who you taking?
This one might be the toughest one of the week.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I mean, the Jets look good.
Yeah, but I think the Patriots. I think the Patriots are better. I think the Patriots even should. Patriots should have won last week.
I'm going Patriots just because of Bill Belichick.
I'm taking the Patriots. The Patriots should have won last week. Damian Harris and this other guy, they fumbled. I mean, in a 1-point game, they gave up 2 fumbles. I mean, the Patriots probably should have won that game, but who knows? You can't really tell or say that after the game. But I feel like the Patriots probably should have won that game. But Bengals versus Bears. Who you taking?
Bengals.
Oh man, I feel like the Bears offense has potential, and the Bears defense obviously has potential, especially against the Bengals O-line. But I'm taking the Bengals. The Bengals look good, and you know what? The Bengals defense didn't look as bad as I thought it was going to be. And the Bengals O-line looked a tiny bit better than like trash cans. You know what I mean? But I'm taking the Bengals as well.
You remember what I said in the NFC North or AFC North video, right? I said that division is actually very competitive throughout all 4 teams, and I said that the Bengals are closer than what you think. And after watching them last week, I think we're there. I think my prediction that the Bengals will win like 8 games, I think that's going to be true.
Well, they could 8 games, maybe. We'll see. I think out of anybody in that division, they'd be closest to the Ravens. I mean, the Steelers just beat the Bills. The Browns almost beat the freaking Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, you lost, but you almost beat them. You can't. I mean, that's not that bad. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know, man. But we're both taking the Bengals here, especially with Matt Nagy. I hate Matt Nagy. Falcons.
You went on like a 5-minute rant that last video talking about Matt Nagy.
I hate Matt Nagy. Anyway, Falcons versus Buccaneers. Who you taking?
Bucks.
Yeah, I'm taking Bucks too. I think everybody's taking Bucks. Falcons look like a high school team, like I said. Vikings versus Cardinals. Who
Cardinals.
You taking? Man,
I hate to say it, but I'm taking the Cardinals.
I'm taking the Cardinals too, but listen here right now. Don't be surprised if the Vikings win this game. Do not be surprised if the Vikings win this game. I think it might be very close. Now, the Cardinals blew the Titans out last week, but that's not the Titans we know and love or think of. You know what I mean? They let one guy get 5 sacks. And don't get me wrong, Chandler Jones is good. He is very good. He's always up there in sacks every single year. But I don't think the Cardinals' defense is that good. Like, as the Titans made them look to be. But I'm still taking the Cardinals, but don't be surprised if this is a close game. This might be game of the week right here. You see this?
Yeah.
The Titans versus Seahawks. Who you taking?
The Titans kind of got me down, bro.
I don't blame you. They got me down too. Right now, I still don't know who I'm taking. I have a team I'm leaning towards right now, but I don't know who I'm taking.
I'm going to go Seahawks just because, like, I was really high on the Titans, and they just went, so, like, I just don't know if I can take them a second week and feel confident, especially since they're playing the Seahawks. I'm going to go Seahawks.
Man, this is another game. Don't be surprised if the Titans win, but I'm going Seahawks, man. I'm going Seahawks. Like, I could see the Titans coming out and, like, looking like them old selves or even better because of how bad they lost last week and trying to prove a point. But I'm going Seahawks. I don't think that Titans defense, even if they're playing the Titans defense was playing really good, I don't think they could stop that Seahawks offense. Yeah, we're both going Seahawks. There you go, ML money. We both taking Seahawks. We both took them last week, actually, so I think the Seahawks are going to start 2-0. Cowboys versus Chargers. Ooh.
Now, I don't know if you know this. One of their offensive line, like, they're one of the
Lael Collins.
Yeah, and Joey Bosa is going up against a rookie. So, well, sort of a rookie. He was a rookie last year, but he played and he was trash. So, Joey Bosa is going to have a good game. Is all I'm trying to say. So I'm going to go with Chargers.
Oh, dude, I want to take the Chargers too. Because I like Herbert, man. I like Herbert a lot. And look what they just did against the Washington defense. I mean, that's a good defense, you know.
Yeah. Washington looked bad out there.
Dang, dude.
And if you think about it, the Cowboys just had 3 interceptions and didn't do anything.
You took my pick. I feel like we haven't switched it up, and this is kind of a toss-up, just like the last one. But I'll go Cowboys to switch it up. Like, okay. I honestly, guys, it's a flip of a coin.
Thank you for the dub this week.
Hey, man, the Cowboys offense is something else, man. But anyway, Chiefs versus Ravens. I'll go first. Yeah, okay, well, you can go first. Chiefs. Ravens starting 0-2, man. 0-2.
They're not that good. I mean,
they could still win. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not 0-2 yet, but
I don't even think they have a chance.
And you know what? I don't think the Baltimore defense is as good as everybody thought.
I think they lost another cornerback.
Really?
Yeah. I think. Right?
What do you mean? Like during the game or before the game?
Yeah, during. Or was that at Cowboys? I forget which one I was watching. He like dislocated his elbow. I think that was the
Buccaneers.
Yeah. So never mind.
But still, the Ravens defense didn't look that good. I know they've lost some guys, some big name guys, but yeah, I'm going Chiefs. It's hard to bet against the Chiefs, especially when the Ravens didn't look very good. Now Lions versus Packers. Now
I don't know if I could take the Packers, bro.
Shut up.
I don't know if I can.
Listen. Okay. If the Packers lose this game, Rodgers is sabotaging. I mean,
Rodgers is out if they lose this game.
Is that his plan? There's that whole rumor going around. Is that his plan? Who knows?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that'd be funny. That'd be pretty funny.
I mean, hopefully the Giants go and pick him up.
The offense looked better with Jordan Love in. Can you? I mean,
yeah.
I mean, geez. I mean, Jordan Love did not look good, or he did not look very good. But it's still better.
Like if you think about Aaron Rodgers isn't throwing half that stuff if he wasn't sabotaging. You know what I mean?
Now, no way.
Like,
I don't think he's sabotaging. That deep throw interception, that was terrible.
Yeah.
Dude, that was terrible. That would make me think he's sabotaging. But anyway, I'm going Packers. Who are you going with?
I'm going Packers, but
if they lose, I will never take the. I don't. Rodgers is sabotaging. Period. If they lose this game, But I feel like,
wow,
yeah, that's just crazy.
Can you believe we even thought that? Like,
well, first off, the Lions look pretty good.
A couple weeks ago. Think about this a couple weeks ago. Would you have been like, wow, dude, if you thought that there was a chance the Lions could win this game?
No, dude. Oh my gosh. I mean, first off, the Lions look good and the Packers look bad, like real bad. And, you know, I don't think the Packers' defense is that good. Like, I think they're all right, but I think they're a little overrated.
Yep.
So, and Detroit don't have no weapons, but look what they just did against an apparently a good defense in the 49ers. You know what I mean?
Did you put quotations on that?
How'd you know?
Yeah, I just heard it in your voice.
All right, well, anyway, guys. That is week 2 predictions. Hopefully we didn't make it too long. Also, somebody commented saying we should do scores. We're not going to do it in this one, but if you guys want to see us do scores, let us know. That could be interesting, you know.
I mean, it could be a tiebreaker, sort of.
At the end of the season or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that is going to be the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. Until next time.
Make the streams louder. Hey, yo.